Coming to you, Dr. Makali, this should be about long-term investment, is it, and not short-termism, because I'm looking at the characteristics that yesterday was provided. For example, world-class education, high incomes per capita of 1.7 million Kenya shillings, a capable and effective government providing functional services, integrity, professionalism, dignified public service, social discipline, high levels of formal employment, rule of law, safety and security for all, and poverty reduction. All this, again, depends on good political will, which seems to be taking a zigzag shape here in Kenya, depending on which political party or political affiliation or political leaning that you belong to.
You see, when you look at the Vision 2030, it had three pillars. There was the economic pillar, the social pillar, and the political pillar, which actually means it appreciates the need to have a good governance. Now, when you look at the new proposed vision, it has three pillars also: agricultural development, industrial development, and the other one is technology. And now they are bringing the issue of governance as an enabler, so that while the Vision 2030 was singling out, because when you single out a pillar, it means then you put more emphasis on it, and they thoroughly look at what needs to be done. So there was a political pillar. The new one doesn't have a political pillar. So governance becomes an enabler, and many other things. And to me, that's what we're saying, really. We must look at to what extent would governance then contribute to achievement of this new vision. Because unless our governance is within what is expected of a democratic nation, then we continue having challenge. And that's why we are saying, for example, we've just been discussing, you say, this could be a 30, 40-year document. Yeah. I don't know whether we'll be doing another one. Now, the other one of 2030 was about 22 years. This could be 30 years.
Yes, 30.
Now, if it's a 30-year document, our vision is now 30-year, it means you're moving to 2060. Now, that being the case, we need to look at how do we achieve that in 2060. In the Vision 2030, we had what we used to call medium-term plan, which was a 5-year plan, where you do 5-year plan, and then you roll over another 5-year. I think now we are doing the fourth one. We're actually in the fourth MTP. Now, why is this short-term planning for the long-term achievement of the vision? Because we appreciate that things are dynamic. Things could easily change as you implement. But then you require a very good monitoring and evaluation system in place, so that after every 5 years, you can take a break and say, 5 years are gone, where are we? So that by the time you prepare the next plan, then you factor in some of the changes you want to factor in, so that you are still within the plan. Because, you know, this is a roadmap. It's like, I'm saying, I want to go to Mombasa, I'll be using Mombasa Road, and then you know the road to Mombasa, and then you'll have stop over a place like Makindu, you'll stop over again in Mutito and Day, to see whether you are still within. And I think that's what we're not getting right. If you look at basically implementation of Vision 2030 in terms of the documentation of what has happened, you realize even the way we provide resources for monitoring and evaluation of the vision, we have been having a challenge. We have been complaining that when you take the CEC, the Minister for Treasury, he's supposed to be the minister for both the finance side and the planning side. But the other day we were just cracking a joke asking, how many Kenyans know the PS in charge of planning in this country?